Hey, welcome in everybody. Welcome to another rendition of Mastering the Basics with Buddy, and that's where we are today. Just want to give a quick shout out to Kathleen and Sean. They allow us to put this together every month. Keep an eye out on the Mastering the Basics if you're ever looking for a refresher. It'll be hosted at least once a month. Hey, welcome in, Deal Commander. If you're looking to save money, you're looking to find that hidden clearance, you're looking for those top secret items that people are finding for a penny, you are in the right place. This is exactly where you want to be. We'll be going over the Deal Soldier group, explaining to you how easy it is. The toughest thing that you're going to have is leaving your house to pick up the items. But really, that's not a problem anymore between the run deals, the online deals. You don't even have to leave your house for half of the items now. They get shipped right to your house. But welcome in, welcome in. Real quick, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go over the Deal Soldier group. I'll let you know the top channels, especially if you're new, especially if you're just getting started, the top channels to focus on. That way you can start saving money, start earning right at the end of this call. Make sure, can everybody hear me okay? I just want to make sure my sound is right, that I'm not too loud, too soft, the music's not overburdening. All right, so now that you joined Deal Soldier, and if you happen to find this on a YouTube search and you were looking Deal Soldier, come join us. BuddyDeals.com, you can come join us. We're free for 7 days, and after that, I mean, it's going to be a no-brainer after the 7 days. You're going to save a ton of money. You're going to want to continue on. Now let's keep going. So really today, I'm going to go through all those channels I was talking about. At the top, there's Turbo Search. Extremely important. We'll go over this a little bit later on. Hey, thanks Fatima. Thanks Kathleen. Welcome in H2 Vinyl. Welcome in Think It's Game. Right below that, we got Mastering the Basics. That's where we are today. Keep an eye on this channel. There'll be posted any lives that we are doing. There'll at least be one once a month, if not more. And then we got a bunch of sub-channels right under that. We got How to Navigate. It's just a quick description on how to go through the Discord, which is really going to be one of the main focuses that you'll be doing when you're searching clearance, as well as that turbo search that we mentioned earlier. Below that, we got chat support. You are never alone on your mission to find those hidden clearances. Any issues that go wrong, any questions you have, even if you think it's a dumb question, it's not. Open up a chat support. We would love to help you out. As simple as just clicking that green icon. You're going to notice that my name gets populated right below. Or you can just click this little link right here. That'll link you straight to your ticket to a live support. You'll get one of the moderators, staff, developers. We're extremely helpful. I want to say most tickets or most chat supports get answered within 2 minutes or less, and a lot of times it's the or less. But real quick, you'll get greeted with this. You can just type in what your question is, like, hey, I noticed in your video you were buying up those Hoover vacuums. What was the UPC of that Hoover vacuum? Or what's the best way to offload items? Or do you think this is a good buy? You can ask us any questions. There's no dumb questions. We'll always steer you in the right direction. And then at the end of the chat support, once you're fully helped out, you'll actually get a copy of the chat message so you can refer to it later on. We got announcements. This is really going to be any major news that Deal Soldier's having, any tool upgrades, any major... right now, we're looking at $20 in free food just by sending in video clips. It'll let you know about anything that's changing within Deal Soldier or any new opportunities that are coming about. Giveaway alerts. Deal Soldier is always giving back to the community. For the rest of 2025, they're giving away free lunch to one lucky member. Very easy. We'll go in a little bit shortly how to enter that. They're also always giving away Dunkin' Donuts gift cards, hats, shirts, sweatshirts, especially as it gets colder on. We got that free lunch giveaway. That's what I was talking about before. Super easy to enter. All you have to do is react to the free lunch giveaway. And then one lucky member that it reacts. Typically, there's like 100 to 200 people. Very good odds because you can enter this every single day. Very simple. We got our quick tips. If you haven't been in this channel yet, if you're new and you haven't checked this channel out, there's a lot of great information in here. Every one of these videos are about a minute or less, packed with a ton of information. How to set up your zip code. We'll go through that a little bit shortly. How to do an ad hoc search. How to confirm you're getting the right price. Definitely check this channel out if you haven't already. And then we got our quick links. This is really like the encyclopedia of Deal Soldier. You're going to notice everything in the Discord on the left right here is going to be mirrored right inside quick links. What's great about quick links is, and I know some of this is self-explanatory, they give you a little bit of blurb next to each of the channels. So like the announcement channel is going to be the more important announcements of what's happening in Deal Soldier. And then if there's a channel that I didn't touch up on or that you want to learn more information a little bit later on, you can go ahead, check that channel out, see like store alerts. What is this? Well, this is big deals and discounts in physical stores. Yeah, definitely. I agree with you, Michael. It's a quick read, quick videos. It's awesome. We got assign roles. Super important. The one thing I recommend everybody doing at the very least is this run deals right here. That's going to be those quick 5-minute, 10-minute, 1-minute price errors where you can get those $1,000 in Milwaukee tools for $100, maybe $200. It's going to be 90-95% off, if not better, and it's typically a price error or some kind of coupon stacking. You want to keep an eye on that channel. You want to be alerted as soon as that happens because a lot of times they get patched. And then the best part is even if they do get patched and you may get a refund because the item canceled, we've seen the items actually still ship too. Now that you set up your run deals, any other channel alerts that you want to get notified on, you can just say if you want to get alerted on food deals, you can just find the hamburger icon, highlight that. As long as it's highlighted blue, you're set up for the notifications. You can come back here, uncheck it, and you'll no longer receive those notifications. Right below that, one of the most important things to do right now is setting your state. So you want to find your state, so go into state roles. I'll go to Massachusetts because that's where I'm located. I'll make sure my state role is selected, and we'll go over shortly why that's super important. That's going to let you be alerted on those top clearances in your area that you might have missed. Deal Soldier has a creator program. A lot of people have been taking advantage of this. A lot of people are making a lot of money on this. What's great about this is we did notice a trend that a lot of people were sharing Deal Soldier with their family, their friends, co-workers. They were sharing it from other people out of state or their influencer groups. And you should be rewarded for that. So for every member that you sign up with Deal Soldier, you just share your affiliate link. They were probably going to sign up anyway. And you'll get an affiliate. You'll get an affiliate reward every single month that they're a member. So it's not just the first time they sign up. It'll be every single month that they're a member of Deal Soldier. You'll get, I think it's like $13 now. You'll get roughly $13. So 3 memberships pays for itself. Anything more than that is just extra money in your pocket. And then we did notice we had a strong Spanish following. If Espanol is your primary language, we have all of our quick tips translated into Spanish for you. That way you can take a look. Definitely worth looking at, as I mentioned before in the earlier quick tips. And we also have a chat room as well. That way you can link up with like-minded people. And then as always, we're always looking for talented people as we continue to grow, as we find opportunity where we need some more assistance. If you love helping out other people as much as I do, you can hop into the join the team, fill an application, and then a spot opens up. Somebody will reach out to you. Now, as I mentioned before, the chat room. This is going to be where like-minded individuals like yourself, it's a community. I like to call it a big family, but you'll notice in here the chat's always moving. People are always talking about their day, deals that they're finding, funny characters that they walked into a Walmart. I know we all have stories. It's just a great opportunity to connect with other people and also keep up to speed on everything. And the same thing, if Spanish is your primary language, we have a chat room just for you as well. We got our Victory Vault. This is really my motivation every morning. I drink my cup of coffee, usually iced coffee, and then I check out the Victory Vault and check out what people have scored the previous day. And it's awesome because sometimes in here you'll see 30, 50 people that scored in the last couple hours. So definitely check this out. And also, you'll start noticing a trend. If a lot of people are scoring these toothbrushes, there's a very good chance those toothbrushes are already clearanced out in your area. If you notice a lot of people are scoring Ninja blenders, Ninja slushies, Ninja creamies, there's a good chance that they're discounted in your area as well. So not only is it a tool to get your motivation to get out of your house and pick up some of the clearance items, it'll also give you an idea of what to look for while you're out. Same thing with Victory Vids. We have a lot of people that love to share on their TikTok influencers or videos of them receiving goods. Definitely share that with us. It's another channel that I check out. It gets my motivation. I know a lot of our members love watching the influencers or how other people are marketing some of the items that they're scoring. Keep an eye on both of these channels, especially in your early morning cup of coffee. That'll make you go after work, shoot over to a Walmart, pick up those clearance items. The one thing I want to mention, I kind of skipped over, and I apologize, in the chat room, and this is going to be with every single channel. there's going to be pinned messages. These are going to be messages that were put in the chat that we find important. For an example, Cook Nation put together a guide for us. Let's hop to it. You just click this jump icon. How to sort, how to sort by store with Turbo Search results. Or we have searching Turbo using links. One of my favorite ones to show here is how to find penny deals at Home Depot. Kathleen put together for us. This will kind of give you an idea about what the 0.03, 0.02 actually means when you're shopping at Home Depot. So definitely check out the pin messages. We pin anything that we find important that gets entered in the chat. And this will be the same for the other channels. Like if we go to Ask Anything, there's probably some pin messages here as well. So definitely check out those pin messages. That way you can see if somebody else has asked the question. As well as utilizing that search right at the top. If you're looking for something and you want to know more about Turbo Search, good chance somebody has asked that question already. You can pop it in there, open up a chat support, or definitely ask again. Ask Anything is really going to be for those onesie-twosie questions. Something like, hey, I noticed in your video that vacuum. What was that UPC again? Or I have 5 Ninja Creamies. What's the best way to offload those? How do you ship those? Do you have to put them in separate boxes, or can you wrap them in bubble wrap? Those are all going to be great questions for those Ask Anything. And then, as we mentioned, Turbo Search is going to be another extension of the Deal Soldier Discord. Any suggestions that you have for Turbo Search, you can pop in here. I know all of our developers check out this channel pretty regularly, and a lot of your ideas get actually embedded into the tools. So keep giving us great ideas. The developers will keep putting out the hard work that they're putting out. And then we have our Submit New Deals channel. A lot of people, we noticed, were finding other deals, scores, or nationwide deals while they were out searching, and we wanted a way for people to share that. So if you come across a deal, say you're at Kohl's, and you notice the appliances are 50% off, go ahead and pop that in here and share it with other people. The bigger our community gets, the better the deals are getting, and it's just awesome. Everybody's starting to share what they're finding while they're out, and it's blowing up. I can tell you, there's not a shortage of items to buy out there. As I mentioned before, we have run deals. This is going to be that bread and butter, 90-95% off. A lot of times you buy online, pick up in store, you buy online to ship. Definitely some great finds in here. We had the tailor-made glitch where you got a $150 custom golf set that was originally priced at $1,500. Uber Eats free cheesecake cakes, free clothing. See, there's some big ones in here. Super discounted foosball tables, basketball nets, water toys. This is where we mentioned the Milwaukee tools that were 95% off that got shipped to members. Chairs. Definitely a great channel to keep an eye on and make sure you check on where it gets pinged out. We have hot deals. It's going to be a little bit lesser than the run deals. I would say most of these are for resale. Sometimes there's some personal items mixed in here as well, like the 33% off on 4 packs of pods. Let's see what else we got good in here. We got some cheap Roombas, underwear, packing tape. I know I do a lot of shipping, so the packing tape is well appreciated. Cheap mirrors, so definitely keep an eye on this channel as well. You don't have to set it as a run deal notification or a quick notification. Sometimes I'll turn it on as notification so I get pinged on new ones, and then when I'm done for the day, like while I'm searching at work, I'll turn that off so I don't get pinged overnight. Hey, welcome in, Antonia. Is there any way you can zoom in? Unless I'm looking in the video, it's huge TV. Let's see if I can zoom in. I don't want to cut a lot off on you, but I can mess with those settings later on. I don't think I have a... Maybe if I change my resolution, I'll see if this works better for you. Make that a little bit bigger. Let me know if that's any better for you. Below that, we got our base deals. A lot of these are personal items. Some items I use in here for flipping. Sometimes there's some good resale items in here as well. I know I do a lot of personal shopping for myself. I do a lot of family shopping. I also do a lot of flipping as well. So I'll check this channel out at least a couple times a day. A lot of good things get put in the mix, like generators. I've seen some cheap laptops. or $1.99 for a 12-pack of beer, or some water, as other people say. It's definitely a great channel to look at. Below that, we got our store alerts. This is really those nationwide store alerts where it's nationwide discount in Kohl's, nationwide discount on KitchenAid. See what else we got. We got Walgreens 80 to 90% off. We got some cheap lawnmowers going in a lot of locations. But this is where you're going to see those store-wide sales. Say JCPenney's having a penny-wide sale, or Dollar General has clearance a ton of penny items. You're going to notice those will be posted in the store alerts for you. Now we have food deals. A lot of these are going to be buy one, get one, free samples, free item with a purchase, some cheap coffee. I know I check this channel out pretty much if I'm out at lunchtime. I don't know what to have. I'm looking for a good deal. Sometimes I'll check this channel out for an idea, where if there's any Subway deals or anything going on that I can grab for a quick lunch while I'm at work. We have buddy deals. I put this channel together just really for the Amazon deals, 60% or greater. That way it can help the members find some of those Amazon deals. A lot of personal items in here. The one thing to note is the original price. A lot of sellers love to overinflate their original price. Sometimes you'll see like this t-shirt for $100, but it's 90% off for $10. You just want to keep an eye on that. But Amazon does have a really good cancellation policy where you can cancel within an hour before you're charged, or you can cancel before it ships, or you can return with no issues asked, or no questions asked. So Amazon does have a really good policy. So if you see something, you buy it, you have buyer's remorse, you can go back and cancel that item. This will let you know of any promo codes you need, coupons, or if it's a lightning deal. We have our free stuff. Our free stuff's really going to be like free video games, free vouchers for Uber. Let's see what else we got in here. Video games vouchers, books, book signing, movie tickets. I know we've seen a lot of free movie tickets. Might as well get a free night out. Kids Fly Free, so they let you know about the Frontier Kids Fly Free program. Definitely a great channel to check out. Nothing's better than free. Unless you're making money on it, then it's even better, I guess. We got our sneaker station. I know I use this a lot for my family. There's a lot of times that the Adidas, Nike, a lot of the shoes go on clearance. I know, especially with back to school, I actually ended up buying my son, daughter, myself, and my wife a new pair of shoes by utilizing this. $20 Under Armour shoes are actually a pretty good shoe. So if you're out looking in the shoe market, or you're looking for anything maybe that could possibly flip in your area or flip on eBay, it's a good channel to check out. Now, I mentioned before to make sure you set your state on your alerts. Now, the reason for that is a lot of these extreme Walmart hits, this will let you know, look at all these Ninja Creamies that are clearanced out for $68. I think there are some stores that even have it for $35 or $34. You'll get alerted on your state if it's available in your state, and they'll let you know how many were in stock in that area as well as the price. So it's a great notification where something's already clearance, we've already flagged it as clearance, and we want to let you know that that's clearanced in Texas, Massachusetts, Florida, and you'll get pinged if your state has it on clearance. It's a great channel. I know sometimes I miss a lot of things when I'm searching, or I get reminded that the price has dropped. So I always check out when my state is alerted. We have our Walmart clearance. This is what brought me in, what's probably brought a lot of you in. These are going to be those in-store clearance items at Walmart, that hidden clearance, super discounted items. You're going to notice like $1 for a candle. There's going to be a lot of great buys in here where you'll start seeing tools that are 90% off, 80% off. On the balloons, 25 cents. But this is, so if you get a grill like this for $89, very easy to sell on Facebook Marketplace for $200, maybe $300, especially depending on the season. If you hold it over to springtime, dollar mats. But the first thing when you hit enter Walmart clearance, what I want you to do is click the zip code if you haven't already. You're going to fill in your zip code. Now, by me putting my zip code in and submitting, I am setting up my area in a 50-mile radius to search all Walmarts for any particular item that I click search now on. So let's find an item to see. Let's find that kid mat. That'd be great for my kids. Click search now. As soon as I click search now, I'm going to get a notification right at the top left. This little radio icon with a 1 next to it. That's going to let me know that it's searching for my item. So please wait, your command's being processed. And then usually 30 seconds or less, you're going to get the results. And while that's going, I'll show you what the results look like. So the results, it's going to be in bold. This is going to be a clickable link. This will take you to the in-store link for that item. So if I click this right here, this will take you to the Ninja Creamy in Walmart. Let's see, our results just came in. So very similar setup. This clickable link right here, that'll take me to this mat in store at Walmart, I'm sorry, online at walmart.com. It'll take me to that listing. And then I can see in that 50-mile radius, it looks like 3 of my stores have it in stock. It looks like $10.50 is going to be the cheapest store. And the reason why I know that's the cheapest store without even digging any more into it is this fire icon right here. If it's labeled with a fire icon right next to it, that is the cheapest price in your 50-mile radius. That may not be the cheapest price Steel Soldier saw it, but that's the cheapest price in your area. Below that, you also get a visual map. Anything highlighted in red will be the cheapest price, and then the other prices will be in black. That gives you kind of that, based on your area, if it's worth driving to. I know sometimes I don't know some town locations, and seeing that up here, probably won't go out there for a couple $1 saving. It'll give you the barcode. This is extremely important, especially if you're at the store and you need to ask for help with one of the staff members. You can actually share this UPC. You can say, hey, excuse me, I was looking for these kid mats, but I don't see any on the floor. Do you mind helping me out? It says you got 3 in stock. Do you mind just checking your system? They'll pull out their tablet or their Ask Sam app, and they'll say, okay, so what's the name of the product? They'll say, I have the UPC or the barcode if you want to scan it. I would say 80% of the time they'll scan the barcode. The rest of the time they'll have you just read off this 268 ends in 92. So you'll just read off this number to them. They'll pull it up. Oh yeah, it does look like we have 3. It should be on the floor. And then if they tell me it's on the floor, I've already checked the floor. They'll probably bring you to that location. Typically I say, do you mind just checking the back, see if somebody misplaced it? And a lot of times it's either been moved to the back if they're refreshing the floor, and they'll grab the items for you. If they're not helpful, you can always move on to the next employee. Just thank them for their time. You'll probably be back at the store later on, and then go move on to the next employee. So the one thing I want to note is, so we searched this mat right here. You can click return to lead, and that'll take you right back to that last searched item. So that was the mat that I searched. A lot of times my Walmart, and this is going to be very similar to a lot of other locations, will start clearancing out maybe 3-4 weeks behind of when Deal Soldier gets alerted, because we alert the first time we see the price drop, and then we'll alert on any major price drops. So there's people that are seeing this mat for $1. If that store that I looked at has a lot of volume, let's see. So there's only 1 in stock, 4 in stock, and 19 in stock. So this store right here, there's a good chance this store will possibly go down to that $1 as every step they take, so that maybe the next price drop will be $10.50, next price drop $5. If nobody buys at $5, it might be $1. So I want to make note of the store, and I want to keep checking it every Monday, Tuesday to see if that item has dropped in that location. Let's go. So it's that simple as finding an item. So let's pick another item. Clicking search now, getting those immediate results, and then waiting until you get the list propagated a lot faster. So you notice this item's in stock at a lot of my stores. The MSRP is $59, but what I'm seeing here is that they actually sell it higher than the MSRP. I'm looking for the fire icon. I'm not seeing it. Oh, there's one. So out of all these stores in that 50-mile radius, I got one store listing it for $14.75. Just as I said before, you'll get that visual representation, so you can kind of see the area it's in. $14.75. I see there's 4 on the sales floor. There's a very good chance, especially with that aisle number listed, that 4 of these are still here. So if you're watching me and you're in the Manchester, Connecticut area, run to that store, pick up those items. It should be a good buy. If they say in the back room, you'll just have to ask an employee, say, excuse me, I notice you have 5 of these on hand. It's showing in the back room. I have the UPC. Do you mind just checking for me? Share the UPC number. Maybe 70% of the time they'll go back there, find the item, and bring it forward. Sometimes they'll tell you that it's packed or on a pallet or they can't grab it. Just be as polite as possible, but just keep. You'll kind of get the feel of that conversation if you need to go back to another employee or if you need to go back another day. I know sometimes it's high on a pallet. They don't have anybody that rides the forklift. I'll go back the next morning. That's typically the best time to find anybody that can operate the forklift, and I'll ask for assistance then. And I've created a good rapport with some of our stores. My wife has created a great rapport with some of our stores where they'll already start looking for it as soon as she mentions it to them. How often is Turbo Search updated? I noticed it was not working for a little bit today while I was being updated. Didn't take long. Yeah, so we're always updating our tools. We take a lot of the notifications in that people ask for updates, as well as optimizing and improving. It's a constant improvement. If you saw where Deal Soldier was a year ago to now, it's so much easier now. It was easy then. it became even easier. It's like that Staples that was easy button. So with every little update, usually takes 5-10 minutes max. Sometimes it's a lot shorter, but every update's always been worth it. Let's head back. So we talked about Walmart clearance. So this Walmart clearance channel right here, this will be all Walmart clearance items through every subcategory. So that'll be every single Walmart's clearance item. We took it a step further. We also broke it out into subcategories. My wife's having a baby in November, and if I was looking for anything for babies, I can just go here, Walmart baby, find some. I know some of these are on clearance already in my area. Some strollers. Car seats are probably a great buy for me right now. Any cheap diapers, any cameras. So I'm going to hop in here and I'm just going to go ahead and search all the baby items until I get a store list of what I'm looking for. And you can do the same thing with clothes, toys, beauty, tools. Tools are a great flipping item, especially if it's a high price tool that you get for 90% off. Definitely keep an eye on all these channels, but we also made it a little bit simpler for you if you're looking for a particular category. Say Christmas is coming and you want to get some Christmas gifts for the nephews. Great channel right here for you. We have our Walmart 10 and under. This will be anything that we've seen that's been widely under $10. We have our Walmart's flip channel. So this is going to be a little bit different. This is going to be you buy at retail price and you're going to resell for an increased price. And supply and demand, as we're aware, drives the prices up. And you'll notice that a lot in the Halloween season. As we get closer and closer to Halloween, a lot of these items may inflate in price. I know I've already sold some Home Depot Halloween items for double, triple of what they are. But what this is, you go in store, you buy it for the $16.88, and then you're going to resell it on another marketplace like Facebook Marketplace, Mercari, eBay, Amazon, Walmart.com. Yes, a lot of people will buy the item inside a Walmart store and sell on Walmart.com. And sell it for an increased profit. So definitely keep an eye on this channel, especially if you're going to Walmart for other clearance items. You can pick up this race car for, or this, is it a DVD? Nope, this race car for $6.49 and flip it for $25. So if you're going to be in the store anyway, you might as well look to see if any of these high demand items are in your location. Now, Home Depot, very similar. You're going to notice we have the extreme Home Depot hits. This is why setting your state is very important. You'll get alerted if there's a major markdown in your state with a bunch of stock available. So like this generator right here, if you're in any of these higher stock, cheaper stores, great buy. Let's go down to here. We set our zip code for Walmart. We're going to want to set our zip code for Home Depot. And you only have to do this once for each store. So I'm going to put that 01527, my zip code in. Now I'm set up for that 50-mile radius for Home Depot. And let's say I'm looking for this pressure washer. I'm just going to click search now. It's going to look very similar to Walmart. As I mentioned, it's super easy. You're just going to click that search now button. That's all you have to do. Get that instant alert. Come back in here. Let's see. So the clickable link, that'll take you to the Home Depot item. You'll see very similar where you see the stock, aisle number. You're looking for the fire icon. I noticed every single one of my stores have it the same price. I can see that as well on the map. I'm just going to go back. No big deal. I'm just going to go ahead and search the next item. And you can keep doing this. You have unlimited searches, so you might as well search as much as you can, kind of create a path. I know a lot of times when I go shopping, we typically only go to the stores 1 to 2 times a week unless it's a major markdown, and kind of create a list of stores that we're going to hit. That way we can fill up our car as much as possible and do it all in one swoop. Let's check that item that I just searched. Looks like that item's not available in my 50-mile radius, no big deal. You go back and you do it again. We also broke down another channel for Home Depot. This is going to be very similar to the first one. It's just another channel to kind of split out those leads for you. If you set your zip code up in one channel, it's set for both, and very similar. You just click that search now button. Everything will look very familiar. You'll get the please wait, your commands being processed. And this is being recorded if you need to reference this video later on. Say if I touch on something that you wanted to relearn or revisit, you can go back and visit the YouTube VOD. This camera right here, it looks like fire icon, $10.07. All my other stores have it for $20. Maybe not a bad buy. I'd probably do some market research to see what I can flip this for. See if I can sell it for 15, 18 bucks on eBay or one of the other sites. Probably an item I would pass just because it's not enough markup for me. Go back. And then we have the Lowe's. Lowe's is very similar. Once you enter the channel, set your zip code. Just like before, that 50-mile radius, and all I have to do is click search now. Now that zip code right there, that can be changed as much as you want. You can change it to your in-laws. You're visiting another state, you can change it to that state zip code. You can search everywhere. I know a lot of times if I'm on vacation, I'll search that area so I can use it as a tax write-off. But it's as simple as just clicking search now. Unlimited searches, unlimited zip code changes, super easy. So I noticed this lawnmower right here. It looks like it's slightly discounted, $600 off in one of my stores. Probably keep watching out to see if it goes. I noticed this other lawnmower is not in stock. No big deal. Hop in and just keep searching. And search away until you get a good list of stores, good list of items that you want to go find. I should mention, if say these cameras right here, and you see that there's one in stock, this is updated to the store's inventory. So that means the store is showing in Leominster that there's one in stock. If you're not able to find it, it could be a couple different reasons. It could have got lost in the back. It could have been stolen or loss prevention, or it could be multiple reasons. I know I like to go for stores that have 3 or more, unless I'm going to already be at that store, then I'll check those extra items, or if it's a high markup and it's actually worth looking for. I just wanted to make sure we mention that it's the same exact inventory that the store sees. So if you ask one of the associates, hey, do you have this in stock? They're going to see that they have that 1 in stock or that 2 in stock. They'll see exactly what you're seeing. Let's go back to our Lowe search. Now we got Target. Target's a little bit different. You're going to do the same thing as before. You'll still set your zip code. But your search results will be a little different. Let's pick an item like this right here. I'll show you what you're looking for. So looking at this air conditioner, you're going to see potential clearance. Unfortunately, as of right now, there's no way to see the in-store price. We do have an algorithm that kind of notifies us if it's marked down in the store, and that's why you're seeing potential clearance. But without reaching out to Target.com support, which you can do, and I do it a lot, without reaching out to support or being in the store, you won't know what that in-store price is. But say this one has 6 in stock, there's a good chance that this is clearanced out. What I would do is I would go to the Target.com, open up a live chat. All you have to do is sign into your Target.com account, go to live chat and say, I'm looking to see, and let's see, where is it? Turn to lead. So I'm looking to see if you have this air conditioner in stock in your stores and what the in-store price is. You're going to share this TCIN number. So say, hey, I'm looking for an air conditioner in stock locally. Can you tell me what the price is in my stores? The TCI number is 897. You're going to share that number with them. And every single time, they'll always come back to you. They'll give you a list of 3 or 4 stores in the area and the current pricing. So you can always reach out to them before you head to a store just to make sure it's clearance enough for you to go buy. I know I shop at Target a lot, so a lot of times I'll have a list every time I go there, and I'll just do the in-store bar checker, in-store price checker, and get the price of the item while I'm there. Just like Walmart flips, we have Target flips. These will be that in-store where you buy it for retail price, you flip on another marketplace for double, triple, sometimes more, especially if it's Pokemon cards or any of that stuff. Halloween items are really big right now, and this will only get bigger until I would say the first or second week of October, and then it starts to die down. So a lot of Halloween items are great buys. You'll notice Ross, TJ Maxx, Marshalls will start having a lot of Halloween items as well. This is set up very similar to the Target Flip, Walmart Flip channel, where you buy it for retail price, you're going to resell. And what's great about it is they give you examples of an item reselling. So looking at these shoes, they sold it for $59.95 plus $10 shipping, and they bought it for $24.99. You'll start noticing the common trend here. $59.99. They sold it for $141, and these are sold listings. These aren't even just listed items. They're just they're comps of sold items, so you can see what they're sold in your area or on eBay or. And then we have our other stores. This will be like GameStop, Best Buy, any of the other stores we haven't talked about. CVS, Walgreens, Pokemon cards. I know this has been big at Sam's Club. A lot of people scored Pokemon cards. Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel has a ton of Halloween items that people are flipping. If you're going to head to these stores anyway, you might as well check this channel as well, see if there's any items that you can buy and flip. We have our ad hoc channels. This is where you're going to say if it's something that hasn't been posted by Deal Soldier, or you ran out of sprinkles and you're looking for a store that has sprinkles in stock, or you're looking for a particular toy, you can actually use the stock checker here. Very simple. You're just going to do an exclamation point snipe, and then you're going to, for Walmart, you're just going to paste the URL for Walmart.com of the item that you're looking for, and that'll find the item. To learn a little bit more about this, or if you have any questions, you can open up a chat support, or you can go to the pinned messages, and it's going to be an awesome video. Where is it? Right. So reposting quick tips. There's a quick tips on how to ad hoc search. There'll be each one for Home Depot, Walmart, Lowe's. They're all very similar. Right here, Kathleen put together a guide for us how to search Walmart stores. You'll just do / Walmart and then fill in the prompts where it's going to be the UPC or SKU number and the zip code. Very simple. We got our Amazon deals, just like Buddy deals. These are going to be all 90 to 100% off, 80 to 90, 70 to 79, 50 to 69. The one thing, as I mentioned before, sellers love to overinflate the original price. An example is this USB-C cord holder, I think. It's just the wrap that goes around it. Is $599 on sale for $9. They're trying to trick people into buying this, that it's a bigger deal than it is. Don't fall for that. But there are still a lot of great deals in here. I've seen motorcycle helmets for $5. I've seen a lot of price areas, so there's still a lot of great stuff inside of Amazon for the 90 to 100. And then the 80 to 89 will be a little bit more common, where great headsets, clothing, electronics, rings. Just keep an eye on these channels, especially if you're shopping at Amazon anyway. I flip a lot of stuff on Amazon where I'll buy it super clearance, list it on eBay for double, triple the price. Then we have our blowout bunker. We have our Walmart 70 to 100, Macy's 70 to 100, Target, Woot. Woot.com is kind of an extension of Amazon where they have a lot of inventory that they want to offload fast. They'll put it heavily discounted on Woot.com. These are going to be online prices. So if you went to this Walmart 70 to 100 and you were looking for these sponges, the price is going to be the price that you would pay for Walmart.com, Macy's.com, Target.com, and so forth. So they're going to be online prices that are heavily discounted. This Keurig for $23, usually $93. Definitely a great channel, especially if you're looking to have stuff shipped to your house. We have our webinars. Webinars are pretty much a kind of like a sales pitch. You join a webinar, you listen to them talk about the product for a little bit, and then they send you either a gift card, a voucher, an Uber Eats code, or a lot of times it'll be a tumbler. They'll tell you what's needed. They'll tell you the date, what the reward is, and the link to sign up for it. Very simple to do. You can keep it idle in the background and claim your reward for it. One of my favorite is focus groups. You come in here 1 hour to talk about the caregivers in Dallas and Minneapolis. If you're in that area, $150 for 1 hour. Fast food study, 1 hour for $125. Very simple. You usually just click apply now, put in some background information. If you get picked, they'll meet typically an hour, or they'll meet in a group setting, usually you with a couple other people, or you and a couple of coworkers of theirs, and talk about a topic. And then within a couple days, they'll send you a voucher, Venmo, PayPal, or a check in the mail. We have sneaker raffles. This is going to be major for those sneakerheads looking for those hard-to-find hot releases. A lot of times when a brand new shoe gets released and it's a hot shoe, you have to enter a raffle for a chance to purchase that item. As crazy as that sounds, what we do is we broke it out so you know the shoe that's being released, the start and the end time of the raffle, and the link to enter the raffle. So all you do is click this link and you'll be entered in for a chance to purchase one of these shoes. Definitely great if you're going to sell it on GOAT or StockX or any of those upcoming major releases. We got our online finds. This will run very similar to those flip channels where you buy it for retail price, high demand. You can resell it with some examples. So this Disney Collector Princess, $349 comps, buy it for $129. The Santa sign, $100, sell it for $180. But these will be purchases that you purchase online at a specific time. A lot of times they'll give you so this is in 16 hours, they'll give you the time, the date, and the link to purchase it or the link to buy it. And then they'll as well always give you a picture of the comps if available. We have our trading cards. Trading cards are huge right now. Pokemon is flying off the shelves. Pokemon's selling for 2-3 times still after a few months. And from everything I read, the trend's probably going to last for another year, maybe a year and a half, where they're still going to be double, sometimes triple the price of what you're purchasing the cards for. A lot of high demand. I know Best Buy released earlier today. Walmart released some tins last night. If you're into Pokemon cards, your kids are into Pokemon cards, great channel for you. Do we have any questions before we enter into Turbo Search? I apologize for going a little bit longer here. Let's pop in Turbo Search. You should see my screen, and there. So Turbo Search, very simply, just go to turbosearch.com or turbosearch.com/login. If you go to turbosearch.com, at the top right, you're already a member. You can sign in. As long as you're a Deal Soldier member, you are a member. Sign in with Discord. That's going to be the same credentials that you just signed in to get to the Deal Soldier group. Scroll down, authorize. Now, what's awesome about this is available on any internet-connected device, your cell phone, tablet, your laptop, your work computer, your home computer, your kid's tablet, anything that has a device, and even better if you're using a mobile device because you can access the camera. Once you go to turbosearch.com, authorize, select Deal Soldier. Give you a second. This is your customized dashboard. So this is like having a coupon book. Somebody explained to like having a coupon book in the back of your pocket. This is wonderful. So this is going to be very similar to what we were doing where we went to Deals, Walmart, and these are going to be, remember that $1 candle or those tools that we saw? Going to be very similar, but you'll get the visuals, very easy to navigate on a cell phone. You just click search now. You get prompt that your item's searching, it's finding your local stores, and then once complete, you're going to get a pop-up right in the middle. Click view results, and now I can see a list of results. So I noticed my highest store is $39, my lowest store is $24. I noticed there's 3 on the floor, 6 on the floor, so what I'll do is I'll click this, I'll add it to the trip, and then I'm going to name a new trip, Shopping Friday. I'll just call it Shopping Friday. Create and add. Alright, that's been added. Let's go back. Let's search our next item, like these grill right here. Search now. Click view results. I know it's a $69 grill, usually 160 bucks. Probably want to at least watch this. If not, add it to my trip. Add it to my Shopping Friday trip. Alright, so I got 2 items in there. Say I'm all done with Walmart and I want to start checking Home Depot deals. Just drop down from Walmart, go to the Home Depot. Now I can start searching this toolkit right here. Click search now. It's all very similar, very point and click. My zip code's already set up because I set it up inside of the Deal Soldier group. I can still change it anytime I want, even if I do it through Turbo Search. I noticed this tool set's $89. Probably want to, there's 5 in this store, so I'll probably want to add the 5 to my trip. Call it Shopping Friday. You'll see why I'm doing this shortly. Alright, so I checked all those items. I know I searched a couple items previously, and I want to go see what they are. I click Deals. I drop that down to Results. This will be everything I searched. So you notice that I searched the toolkit, everything that I've searched in the past. Just hop in here. I can click this if I want to refresh it what the prices were. If I want to research it, like this generator right here, no stock. So if I want to research this, see if it dropped out, it looks like the last price was $201. All I have to do is go back to my results. Say I searched it last week and I want to search it again. Click search now. Pop this up. View my results. Looks like it's still 201. So I'll probably want to search this next week. No big deal. And then if I wanted to see my Walmart searches, you'll see just like before I searched the grill, I searched the tool cupboard. It'll give me a list of everything I've searched previously. That way I can reference it later on, or if I want to research it again next week. So I was doing the trips. Now if you go to results and change that to trips, you'll see I have a Shopping Friday. What's great about this is it'll organize it. So if you have multiple items per store, it'll tell you the total cost of each store, as well as the total cost if you were to buy it all. And say if I had a lot of stores in the Sturbridge area, but I had none in Orange, I know to go to this location first, pick up all those items before I go to these other locations, or I can view it on a map, open it up in Maps, I can view it on a map and kind of plan the route so I can hit the multiple stores. It's another feature to keep you organized, something that I needed a lot of help on when I first started. We also have hot deals. These are going to be major items that we noticed people were searching that are heavily discounted globally. So like the Ninja Creamy, we've been starting to see the new version for $100. Crazy being just released a couple months ago. We have the Blackstones. You just click search now, just like before. As long as your zip codes are already in from searching before, they'll still stay in. If you want to change it, you're just going to click your name, settings. You can change your zip code in there. Okay, it's finishing up. There's one last feature I want to show. Does anybody have any questions while we are finishing up with Turbo Search? And as I mentioned, this is going to be recorded. You can always reference this later on. You can always ask me in chat. You can always ask other members. Open up the chat support if you have any questions while you're working. All right, so it looks like the Blackstones, one of my stores had it for 187, sold out. It looks like the cheapest store now is 279. No big deal. The one feature I want to show you though is this right at the bottom right, and this is even more prominent on your cell phone. Click this icon. I go back to deals. It wants my camera. Say allow this time. So because it's trying to use my camera that I'm already using for this recording, this will be your cell phone camera right here. You can take this black window right here, point it at any barcode, UPC. You can search based on that UPC barcode. You can also go to Walmart.com. We'll just look at makeup. I'll just do an in-store item so we can see results of it in stores. I can take this link right here, copy this link, go back to Turbo Search, enter UPC or link. So say I don't even have to go find the UPC or the SKU. I can just enter the Walmart.com link, click search now, and now I'm searching for that makeup item. Check in inventory. Results will be, could not fetch results, probably because it's not in store. Let's go back. Let's just pick Premium Beauty. How accurate is the in-stock? I just went to my Walmart and couldn't find the items. So the inventory is as accurate as Walmart has it. We are directly connected to their system pulling the results. So say if you couldn't find an item, let me show the Discord real quick. Boom. You should see the, unshow that. Go in here, we'll go to my results. So say if this is what we were looking at, we pick a Walmart item. So this mixer right here. Say if we were looking at this mixer, and you see sales floor, this 9 that's in stock will match the 9 that's in stock for that store. So if you ask one of the Walmart employees, say in Leicester, hey, I was looking for this item, it says you have 9 in stock, do you mind checking for me? And they're going to check on Ask Sam or their tablet or whatever device they have. Oh yeah, it does say we have 9 in stock. That should be located, and they'll may give you an aisle number. Or if they don't give you an aisle number, a lot of times it'll be in clearance, or it could be up on top on the shelves. I know if I can't find the item, I'll always ask an employee, and I'll say, hey, I saw you had 9 in stock, and I'll share with them the barcode so they can pull it up on their scanner as well. They'll confirm that they have 9 and say, hey, maybe somebody misplaced it. Do you mind checking in the back to see if somebody misplaced that item? Now, by me asking that, that increased the amount of stuff that I have been scoring. So that originally I was too shy, too bashful to ask that question. As I started building that rapport, getting polite, asking the members, a lot of times they'll wheel out the cart. And I did this with kid strollers. They wheeled out a cart of 10 strollers for me that was supposed to be on the floor. Oh, it looked like somebody misplaced this in the back. Or so always ask somebody because it's going to be as accurate as the store is showing. All right, let's hop back into what I was doing here. So let's pick makeup item. Let's say I'm looking for a bike. And in store, and I'm looking for, say, this bike right here. I'm just going to take this link, go back to Turbo Search, click that window icon, UPC, paste the URL. That was a great question. That's going to be the same for Home Depot, Lowe's. We're always going to see what they're seeing on their system because we're directly connected to it. Looking at that bike, it looks like it's $45 if I went to Chicopee, $98 if I went to Springfield. $45, 7 in stock. That's going to be worth a trip for me. Even if it's a little bit further of a drive, it says 40 miles. What I'll probably do now is check local Home Depots in that area, check other items, and see if I check other bikes. When one bike is on sale, there's a good chance that that store has other bikes on sale. What I want to do is I want to favorite this item. So I'm going to click this favorite icon. I'm going to click this star icon. That will give you that map visualization that we saw. Let's go back in. Let's go to my results. I want to make sure I don't forget this so I can go back later on. Click that star icon. Add it to a folder. I'm going to call this Major Deals. And create. I can go to my favorites, go to major deals, and anything I list in here, and that'll show up within a few seconds here, will show up right in these favorites here. And do we have any other questions before we close out for the night? I do want to thank everybody for stopping in. I know it's a little bit longer than usual, a lot of information to cover. Super simple. If you get stuck anywhere, you are not alone. Ask us questions. We are here to help you, especially if you're on that trial. Hit us as many times, search as many items as you can. Get full use of that trial. Hammer us so you got full access to the whole Deal Soldier Discord. Search everything. Make sure you are utilizing this to that full potential. Ask your questions. We want to make sure that you're confident when you start subscribing and start paying for Deal Soldier. We are here to help you. If you happen to find this video on YouTube, check the link in the bio or the link below the video. That's buddydeals.com. You can sign up for your 7-day free trial. I want to appreciate everybody for stopping in. I hope you all have a great night. Halloween is next month. This is when back to schools happen. Everything is going to start clearancing. We're going through seasons. We're going through major holidays, as well as there's going to be a major major toy clearance before they get all the new toys in. Keep an eye on Deal Soldier. Make sure you save as much as you can. Thanks everybody for stopping in. You have a great rest of the night.